I asked you a question about fake IDs because this is Kilroy's, and a lot of people try to get in here. Have you ever had anyone try to get in here with a fake?
We've had lots of people.
What happens if somebody gets caught using a fake?
So when we catch people, we have these little cards. It's the copy of the Indiana law, and it's the email that says, here's how you can try to get it back if you think it's a real ID that was taken, it's a real ID that shouldn't have been taken that was taken.
Right.
And it'll send you an email to the excise police, which are the bar police in Indiana.
Right.
And then you email them, because after we have them, every week or so, we send them to them.
You send them to the police?
It's excise police.
The excise police, do they do anything with them sometimes?
Usually they just shred them.
They shred them, right? Please. See,
They'll just
how do
shred
you,
them.
how do you know that's real? You think it's real?
Yeah.
It's not a
see
fake?
A lot of Indiana IDs.
It's not a fake.
A lot of practice with those.
What's the worst fake ID you've ever seen?
There's a couple of them, like usually on a real ID, so right under your chin and right behind your ears, they'll have some shadows.
Yeah.
And usually, like, DMV cameras are sort of shitty.
Yeah.
So the quality's not great.
Yeah.
So if you hand me an ID that looks like it was taken on an iPhone.
Yeah.
And
Right.
there's no shadowing.
But do you feel like now that you've shared this hack, people are going to shadow in? Do you feel like you've helped them?
No, I know a bunch of people who have, like, they know a guy who can make fake IDs that tries to shadow it. You can tell when the shadows are fake.
You can tell.
Yeah, because the shadows look like they were drawn in.
Yeah.
Usually with a real ID, the shadows are like, they're kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
Like the whole picture will be fuzzy, and there's no way to artificially make it fuzzy.
Okay, the worst thing that someone can do if they have a fake and you catch them, what really pisses you off?
Usually, like, if it's a bad fake ID and they just sit there arguing with me, like, no, it's real. Like, all right, fine. I'm going to call my manager. He'll come down here. He'll argue with you. And then if you are about to turn 21, you're going to get banned. So you could just say, all right, it's fake. Leave. I'll forget about it in like an hour. But if you're going to sit here and argue, I'm going to remember that. And then when you come in when you are 21, I'll remember you as the guy who sat here arguing with me about this fake ID for 15, 20 minutes.
See that? You just, right. But you shouldn't have a fake, right?
Yeah, there's no point.
There's no reason.
Just wait till you're 21.
Which you're 21.